Hi everyone, it's Thursday, May 28th. Today we're going to read a book by our author of the month. Do you remember his name? Right, Robert Munsch. And then we're going to get our new word family. So today we have our fabulous Mr. Killian is the cameraman. And it's Murphy's birthday, so I'm wearing my birthday hat. Okay, here, come on over here so you can see the book. The book is called Stephanie's Ponytail by Robert Munsch, illustrated by Michael Marchenko. And before I read, can you make a prediction? What do you think it's going to be about? Okay, let's read to find out. One day, Stephanie went to her mom and said, "None of the kids in my class have a ponytail. I want a nice ponytail coming right out the back." So Stephanie's mom gave her a nice ponytail coming right out the back. When Stephanie got to school, the other kids looked at her and said, "Ugly, ugly, very ugly." Stephanie said, "It's my ponytail and I like it." The next morning when Stephanie went to school, all the other girls had ponytails coming out the back. Stephanie looked at them and said, "You are all a bunch of copycats. You just do whatever I do. You don't have any brains in your heads." The next morning the mom said, "Stephanie, would you like a ponytail coming out the back?" Stephanie said, "No." "Then that's that," said her mom. "That's the only place you can do ponytails." "No, it's not," said Stephanie. "I want one coming out the side, just above my ear." "Very strange," said the mom. "Are you sure that is what you want?" "Yes," said Stephanie. So her mom gave Stephanie a nice ponytail coming out right above her ear. When she went to school, the other kids saw her and said, "Ugly, ugly, very ugly." And Stephanie said, "It's my ponytail and I like it." The next morning when Stephanie came to school, all the girls and even some of the boys had nice ponytails coming out just above their ears. The next morning the mom said, "Stephanie, would you like a ponytail coming out the back?" Stephanie said, "No." "Would you like a ponytail coming out the side?" "No." "Then that's that," said her mom. "There's no other place you can do ponytails." "Yes, there is," said Stephanie. "I want one coming out the top of my head like a tree." "That's very, very strange," said her mom. "Are you sure that is what you want?" "Yes," said Stephanie. So her mom gave Stephanie a nice ponytail coming out the top of her head like a tree. When Stephanie went to school, the other kids saw her and said, "Ugly, ugly, very ugly." Stephanie said, "It's my ponytail and I like it." The next day, all of the girls and all of the boys had ponytails coming out the top. It looked like broccoli was growing out of their heads. The next morning, the mom said, "Stephanie, would you like a ponytail coming out the back?" Stephanie said, "No." "Would you like one coming out the side?" "No." "Would you like one coming out the top?" "No." "Then that is definitely that," said the mom. "There is no other place you can do ponytails." "Yes, there is," said Stephanie. "I want one coming out the front and hanging down in front of my nose." "But nobody will know if you're coming or going," her mom said. "Are you sure that is what you want?" "Yes," said Stephanie. So her mom gave Stephanie a nice ponytail coming out the front. On the way to school, she bumped into 4 trees, 3 cars, 2 houses, and 1 principal. When she finally got to her class, the other kids saw her and said, say it with me, "Ugly, ugly, very ugly." And Stephanie said, "It's my ponytail and I like it." The next day, all of the girls and all of the boys and even the teacher had ponytails coming out the front and hanging down in front of their noses. None of them could see where they were going. They bumped into the desks and they bumped into each other. They bumped into the walls. And by mistake, 3 girls went into the boys' bathroom. Stephanie yelled, "You are a bunch of brainless copycats. You just do whatever I do. When I come tomorrow, I am going to have shaved my head." You should make a prediction. What do you think? All right, let's find out. The first person to come the next day was the teacher. She had shaved her head and she was bald. The next to come were the boys. They had shaved their heads and they were bald. The next to come were the girls. They had shaved their heads and they were bald. The last person to come was Stephanie, and she had a nice little ponytail coming right out the back. And that is the end. All right, you guys, come over here. We're going to get our new word family. And I didn't have enough people that wanted to participate with me, so I'm going to just be doing this with you and me. All right, letter, please.
O.
Sound, please. Ah, ah, ah. And letter, please.
T.
Sound, please.
T, t, t.
All right, let's segment it on our arm. Ah, t, and blend it. At. It's the at family. All right, I have a marker. Mr. Killian's going to just throw some words at us.
Vat.
Vat. Vat. Real or nonsense? What do you guys think? Nonsense. All right. All right, give us another one.
Shot.
Shot. Ooh, like in your arm, like at the doctor?
Shot through the heart.
Okay.
You're to blame.
Like a shot. Okay. Real or nonsense?
Real.
Real. Yeah. Shh. Ah. T. All right. Give us another one, Mr. Killian.
Cot.
Cot. At. Cot. Real or nonsense?
Real.
Real. And do you guys know what a cot is? Why do I have these on still? Oh, sorry. Sorry, getting all mixed up. A cot is something you sleep on, maybe if you're camping or your grandma's over and she's sleeping in your bed. It's a cot. All right, give us another one.
Zot.
Zot. Z-at. Zot. Real or nonsense?
Oh, nonsense.
Nonsense. All right, do you have any more?
Fot.
Fot. At. Fot. Real or nonsense?
Nonsense.
All right, I hope you have one more real word for us.
That's how Mrs. Killian likes it in the house on a summer day. Hot.
Hot. Hot. Hot. All right, my cameraman, let's read these really fast. Can you see or do you need to zoom in? Thank you. Here we go. On your arm, please. Shh. At. Shot. K. At. Cat. At. Hot. At. Vat. Z. At. Zat. At. Fot. And if I reverse it, I have the at family.
Oh, nice.
Here we go. It's the at family. Yeah. Let's segment and blend these words, and then I will let you go. Sp. At. Spot. At. Hot. Sh. At. Shot. D. At. Dot. P. At. Pot. K. At. K. At. Cat. That's it. Have fun with the at family. Watch the video tomorrow. Love you and miss you. Bye.